So I was focusing on LGBTQ history and women in the Middle East and North Africa. And I chose this topic because I did a course last semester about feminist texts in the Arab world. And every time that I tried to go look up the author of these texts, they never had a Wikipedia page. And if they did have a Wikipedia page, they probably didn't have all of the books and things that they'd written in that Wikipedia page. And so I decided to start there and start with the books I've been studying in class. And kind of as I went along, I realized how many other gaps there were. So for example, I then looked at the feminism in Egypt page because we did a lot of texts that related to Egypt. And I realized that there was nothing about the media and how that influenced feminism or anything to do with the press. So I added that to both the feminism in Egypt page and the mass media in Egypt page. So my approach was basically going through, as we went through these classes, seeing what was missing and seeing what I could add, which went quite well. And then I took that approach also to the French side of my course. We did a class on crimes of solidarity, which didn't have an English Wikipedia page, it just had a French one. So I also translated that article into English. So yes. My notable outcomes were that I added quite a considerable section to the Feminism in Egypt section. How I learned about the feminist movement in Egypt was all about the publications that happened during that time. And I realized that there was such a big scope of them and they'd all been missed out of the Wikipedia page. And again, if you go onto the mass media page for Egypt, on Wikipedia, it only has men's work. It doesn't have anything to do with women or feminism, and so I also put that there. And there was also a lady called Labiba Hashim, and she had published quite a lot of works, including a magazine, which had been left out. She had a Wikipedia page, but it kind of focused on her family's achievements rather than hers, and so I added those. And also made her periodical or magazine its own Wikipedia page as well, because it didn't have one yet. There's only one slide left. Oh, it's come. Yeah, okay, no. Well, there's only one slide left, and it was the translation from the French to the English. But my notable outcomes were that I contributed 7,900 words, I think, and I would like to think that people who take the courses I took this year, next year, will be pleasantly surprised when they find that all of the people have their own Wikipedia pages. It will really help them with their revision, I'm hoping. But also, I think that women and the LGBTQ community, especially in the Middle East and North Africa, are often overlooked. It's often also quite a contentious topic, and so I really enjoyed being able to put information out there and put it in a unbiased way, because I think that those are topics that often have some level of bias and opinion to them, and so it's really interesting being able to approach that in a more neutral way, I think. And it allowed me also to kind of delve much deeper into my studies. I was able to look at more Arabic sources. I was able to talk to my professor, who also felt quite passionately about the fact that there wasn't any Wikipedia pages for these women, but didn't realize that actually anyone can edit them. And so I was able to speak to her about that. And it also helped with my translation skills between Arabic, French, and English. And so, yeah, that is everything, I think.